Hi viewers, welcome back to my next video in JNTU Labs. So in my previous video, I've explained about the Codeigniter framework, what is the model, view, control, and basic website of the Codeigniter documentation part. A little bit enhancement I have done, right? So for the core PHP developers. So in this video, we will going to see how to integrate any web template in a in Codeigniter. Okay. So without wasting time, let us start. This is the sample page which I have downloaded. So this is what I have downloaded it. So where we have it's a single page website. You can have multiple pages also. So here we will be see we have this content, and also a small images kind of thing here. Okay, images kind of thing. So images popping out, right? And then page about here is a download daily button. So yeah, and there is a form here, right? So we will see how to what we will do is as soon as we click on send, so in our database we will store this information. Okay, so contact me, right? So anybody want to contact us, then we will store the information. And what I'll do, the same page, what I'll do, I'll show the information in one more page. Okay, I'll create one more page and I'll show the information to you, and we'll check how to do some code operation kind of thing in this inserting, and just we'll start about to start a code operation. Okay, so very much basic. So let us start. So these are the files we require here. So let us cut it, and let us go to our, if you are following my previous video, then I have this J2 labs. There I have kept all the files of Codeigniter. So let me create a new folder. So here we go with a new folder. Let us give the name of the folder as asset. Okay. So in this asset, what we'll do, we'll keep all the files which are required. Okay. So and this is the last page. This page, what we'll do, we will take it to view. Okay. Here in view, anywhere you can have it. I'm replacing it just with the index, and what I'm doing, I'm removing these two things. Okay, and what I'll do, I will rename it to PHP. So it's not happening. So let me have an index. So here we go with the J2 applications. Right now, let me open my Visual Studio Code. Okay, so code, just a simple command. Those are, so whenever you type here cmd, your command prompt will be open with this directory, and in your cmd if you type like code dot, then your Visual Studio Code will be open. That's it. Those are two simple commands, nothing much I'm doing here. Okay, the Visual Studio Code will open in that folder directory. That's the reason we'll be using this tool. Right, so what I'm doing right now, I'm closing this out. We don't require it. And here we let me go to the local host. If you have seen my previous video, I have created one database called users for this, right? So and we have one controller, welcome.php controller, right? Right. From here we can able to do all the modifications right now, right? Okay. So this is the views where I have inserted our HTML, and this is the assets folder where we have kept all our assets. Okay. So what I'll do, I will rename this .html to .php. Okay, right. .php. Done. In this controller, what we'll do, we will load, we will view this our index page. That's it. We have only one page, so that's the reason we are viewing only index page. That's it. This is how we can index. If you have many other, so this is the URL you will be seeing, and this is the page name you will be giving. Okay, this is the controller name, and this controller will open this page where it is in view. Okay, that's simple. Now in this, what we need to do is we need to convert this vendor, everything is present in our assets folder. So we have a variable called base URL. Okay, there we have assets. In that assets, okay, I'm closing it out, and this is how we will write. If we want any uh, if we are using any CSS or any fonts, any JavaScript externally we have written and kept in our assets, then to link that, this is the way to link it. Okay, simple method to link it. Wherever you will find, you need to do the same thing. Okay, so these are the nothing but your those things. Let us see how it actually looks like. Okay, not now. Localhost and your J2 labs. So here your base URL, undefined function called base URL is telling. Okay, no problem. There might be a problem because base URL is a function actually. So I think we have not defined those base URL in our config, auto load or config somewhere. So that's the reason. See here we have not included these libraries. So we need to include those libraries. Then only we can use it. So let me find for URL. See, this is the URL. Okay, these are helpers, nothing but. So we need to do it. We need to add these helpers. So that's it. Now everything should load fine. Right. This is where we have got these images. We can't able to say right now. So just to add those images, what we need to do? Just we need to add this part in our assets. We have that. So that's the reason we need to add one by one all the images. If you find, see there is an image here. So this is how we need to add all the images. Let me show to you. You'll get an image here. Okay, contacted portfolio, where it is, image, start bootstrap. Okay, here you go. One more image which I have left here. Okay, contact us. After that, start bootstrap. Upon it there was an image, so here we go with an image. Okay, so down I think we got one more image here, and if we click on this, then we are not getting all those functionalities which you have seen, right? So what you need to do is you need to add this all base URL in everywhere wherever it requires. So let me do it faster for you. So done right now. Right now we have came for footer, and let us see the footer. These are the model. Right here we have that model. Again the images in the model. For your JavaScripts also you need to load everything so that everything will be working fine. If you don't load your JavaScripts, then some functionality may be missing. So load your JavaScript. You may find that it is not useful, but somewhere else it might be useful. So always make a habit to load your JavaScript. Done. Done with integration part, JavaScript and all. See, everything is working fine right now. Let me click on this. It's working fine. You're getting an image. So integration part is done, right? Now what we need to do, we need to have this all functions, and we need to do something that like it may submit, right? So here is a submit button you will be having, right? And what is this here is, or this is your form, and your form should contain method. My method is post, and also your form should contain action, right? These two things are important. So we can submit a form by using JavaScript, by using Ajax, okay, using Ajax and JavaScript, and also we can submit form by normal PHP. So basically we write here action, right? In the action, what we will do, we give an URL, right? So what we will do here is same thing. We will go for base URL, right? We go for base URL, and inside this base URL we give the controller name, in which controller my functionality will be present. Like, it's here my controller name is like, see, let me show to you. Here my controller name is welcome, right? So welcome is my controller, where I have a submit form as a function. So this is how we need to give. So we need to write a function here, in controller we need to write a function, so what it should perform and how it should perform. So those kind of things we need to write here. So every form should have it should have a name. The name of this is like name of the person, and here its name is email, right? Here its name is number, and here its name is message, right? Let me give msg message, and then we have this id success. So what I can do, I can pass the data. If I am doing with JavaScript, then I can show here a message called your form has been submitted successfully, right? So that kind of thing I can do, or else I can give a pop-up kind of thing here, or a data, or we have an alerts kind of thing. So we have many kind of alerts, so we can able to do those alerts. Okay, so this button is like submit, and I need to give it name, submit, and it has some value. It should, if it has value, then it will be benefit for me. Submit, because I need to check if it is submitted or not. So that's how I prefer to do. So basically what I have here is, like submit form. So in my controller, so let me write a submit form controller. So pub public function index, right? So in this index, not it is submit form, sorry, right? It's a submit form. So that's it, submit form. Now dollar this input by post method, I name dollar this to get the values from there, from that form to in here. We write, actually we used to write, I'll show you what we used to write in core PHP, and also what we are writing here. Name, email, right? We used to write dollar underscore post of email. So this is what we used to write, but here we need to write this input post, okay, post of the value phone, if you are using, if you want to get phone number. So then dollar this input post of message msg, right? So message we will be typing dollar this post input post of submit. Here we have validations. I'm not discussing about the validation, so just submitting the post what we are doing. So here what we'll do, if not empty of dollar submit, then we need to do some functionality, right? So this all should be stored in somewhere. So I forgot to write the variable names. So let me write the variable names here. Dollar phone, dollar msg message, dollar sub mit submit, right? If not empty of submit, then I need to have a data. This data I need to have the value fields, like if I have name, then I name field. If I have email, then email field. Then I have phone number, phone. Why I'm writing this all I'll tell you. MSG and MSG, right? So here will be my name, here will be email, here will be phone, Here will be MSG. Okay, so these are the data which we want actually. So what's the error here? See, data in code igniter to insert. If you search this, so here you go. So you can able to see how they write, how do they insert the data actually. Okay, see here they have written an array. So I forgot to tell that's the error actually. It was showing to me. It's an array. See, there was a line actually, red color line telling me that there is an array. So this is the data. So what I need to do, I need to load my uh, model, right? This load model. See, I have more model here. No model is present here. So what I'll do, I'll create one model form submit. Okay, dot PHP. Now the same thing. So what I'll do here is I'll remove this all. I need this and form submit or something, and this is how we close it. And here will be form submit. Okay, so this name and this name should be same. Okay, next you have public function, any function, form underscore submit, anything you can have. Okay, and it will take one variable called data. So what I'll do, dollar this db, in the db insert data. That's it. See, you can have a look here. See, dollar this insert, in which table you are going to insert the data. So here is the table name I need to give, specify here. Okay, table name I need to specify. That's it. So it will submit the data. So how it will submit the data? And I'm loading the model right here. Which model I want to load? I want to load form submit. I want to load, right? Dollar this form submit. In this form submit, I want this class, this function. To that function, I want to pass a variable called data. That's it. After successful, okay, after this successfully happen, then it should load my index dot this. Okay, this is how we write the function. So now name, email, phone, and MSG. What are those? These things are nothing but when we go for this PHP myadmin. Name, email, and MSG. We need to specify those fields. Actually, those are the fields, data fields. These are. So let me show you Codeigniter. We have already created one users, right? In this user, we have user name. We have, see here, name we have. Next email, we have email. Let us add two more fields, right? Let us add two more fields. Date also we have. So let me have a date here. $DATE. So $DATE is nothing but DATE of, is a function. If you are code PHP, then you will be knowing y, year, month, date. That's it. Okay. So what I am giving is here created date, created at it is, right. So created, created at. So whatever here we will be giving specifying, you need to write it here, and then you need to give your date. That's it. Okay. So name, email, created at, name, email, phone and MSG we need to add. So we need to add two more things. Let us give two more things is phone and MSG. So this is a varchar and this is also a varchar, and let me give 1024 is the length, 1024 is the length, and this will be a, if there is nothing then it will be null. Okay, so let me save it. Everything is done. Let me reload it. Right, let me have this name. Let me show to you the code, source code, form. If you see the form, see form, post method, you have a form, submit form. Okay, it will hit this submit form, and there in the submit form something will happen, and then it will give you the logic. Let me have my name, email, a dummy mail it is, don't contact me on that. Mobile number, it's also a dummy one, and message, something message I have written, right. And what I have done, I have clicked on submit. Sorry Manoj, it seems that mail server is not working. Okay, so mail server it is telling. So mail server, why it's telling us a mail server? I think I need to remove this. Okay, and then I need to do it. Okay, let me have this submit. Mail server is not responding. I have not configured any mail. So let me see. I don't think so. I've written anything mail. Okay, here we have assets. In that I have a mail kind of thing. Contact me. Let me open it up. There might be a contact underscore me, right? This JS file I don't require it. Sure. What it is doing, it's loading that for me, and it's going to the page. I don't want it right away. So now let me have this anything, any message. Let me try for it. If not, we will see in next video.